How goes the family? Welcome back to Larry's Anything Goes. Hopefully you guys have a great and exceptional day. Today's word of the day is lampoon. I remember first time I heard this word lampoon, it was back in the 90s as a kid when it was called National Lampoons. And that was usually for a comedy movie, like the National Lampoons, Family Vacation, Christmas, etc. and so forth. But the word lampoon, and I actually learned this today, is when you make fun of something by imitating it in a humorous way, you are lampooning it. The writers of basically a great example, the writers of the Onion, Saturday Night Live, FunnyOrDie.com are all experts in the art of lampoon. It's basically comedy. The show, The Daily Show, basically makes fun of politicians because, especially in today's world, it's so much easier to make fun of politicians, whether it's from the left or the right. So that's why it makes it that much more entertaining. But the reason why I chose this is because I think a lot of times as we get older, and even myself, I'm guilty of this, we become way more cynical about things because we know the reality of what things are. I have to always give people credit as they get older. They're still very passionate about a lot of things, but and majority of the times the people I come encounter with that are passionate about specific things, they are passionate about things that they have no control over. And I guess that passion fuels them and makes them feel special about who they are and what they are and what they're about. And I'm not mad at that, but my passion has something to do with the things that I can control more than what somebody else can control. That's where my passion stems from. But everybody else is different, and I leave it at that. But I'm great at mocking people and mocking things, not people, mocking things that people like to take seriously, i.e. politics, i.e. certain things in certain specific industries, because it's just that laughable. And I always tell people, if you can't look at things first from an economic objective, then you're taking life way too seriously, because that's what it's all about in the United States of America. It's a capitalist system, regardless who's in the White House, governor's house, mayor's house. What are you going to capitalize on? If you're not talking about what you're going to capitalize on, then you're not winning in the game of capitalism. It's a crazy concept, but it is what it is. All right. So today's quote is by T.I. He says, "I've learned that one thing about life is that that is certain is trouble." And he says, I'm an honest and open father. And I appreciate it on various aspects in various different ways. But trouble is always certain, regardless of what situation you're in. And the old saying, "More money, more problems." It's very true, especially if you're not thinking in a calculated aspect, in a calculated way. If you just think, I'm going to make all this money and then, everything's going to be great. Nobody's ever going to come after me. That's exactly when, the moment you get online, the moment you step outside of your house, piranhas and sharks are coming after you, regardless of who you are. Homeless people get attacked. So people who have nothing get attacked. So a person who has darn near everything is very naive and very just foolish to think that they do not have people trying to constantly, and I mean constantly, come after them. So you have to protect yourself at all costs. On that note, do the great three things. Like, share, subscribe. Have a great day. So I always say, make money moves or you're going to live like a fool. Take care.